peace, 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 peace. What's going on? How you feeling? I'm good, y'all. I'm good. Well, this special is a special about black women and Latin women. Now, I can tell you both sides easily, but I'm going to give you a short version of it, very short. And the reason why I'm going to give you the short version is because from time to time you get people, and I know they're angry about something. What I realize, and I'm not talking about because you quarantine and things like that, nah. Viruses, no. No. Somewhere down the line. And what I'm about to tell you, please do your research. Oh, shit, that thing on my neck. Please do your research, please. And the reason why I'm telling you to do your research, you see me talking to you while I'm getting out the shower and stuff, I come as I am. I ain't trying to press nobody. Okay, I ain't trying to press nobody. I gotta get dressed up. You gonna see me as I am. And I'm coming out the shower and putting my shit together. But at the same time, the thoughts is in my head. And a lot of times you see me coming out the shower talking because the thoughts is there. And I don't want to lose them. So let me get to my main faculty, if you will. Right? Okay. All right. So, this discussion is based upon melanated, dark-skinned black woman and melanated, light-skinned women who happen to speak Latin. All right. A quick history lesson. Very quick history lesson, right? I grew up in the 60s and the 70s in Black American, Latin American community. Our community wasn't based on, you black, you Latin, you this. No. You had some discriminations there, but it was like this. Because it wasn't like forth up front that the Latin men didn't want the black men to date the Latin woman. It was like behind closed doors. And it wasn't openly either that the Latin men wanted to date black woman. It wasn't open, okay? It was closed behind. It was closed doors. You know, people's parents go, listen, you're not supposed to mess with the blacks, date them, and blah, 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 blah. That's if the Latin people believed they was European, right? That's if they believed they was European. They had no clue that they was black, and if they knew they were black, they were hiding that part of their lineage, their history. Because what a lot of black people don't know is that when these slave ships, the first ports they dropped these African people were in the islands. They were in the islands first. This is what a lot of black people don't understand. This is what a lot of Latin people don't understand. To this day. If you don't do your history, guess what? You blind and you can't see and you damn sure can't hear. So now, I'm a 60s baby, born and bred. I'm from the islands of St. Croix. Now, if I'm from the islands of St. Croix, if you know anything about the islands, you got different islands with different type of people and certain way or language they speak. Right? Okay, now, Puerto Rico is there, Jamaica, St. Thomas, what you got, Barbados, you got St. Lucia's, right? You got all these different goddamn islands. And then if you go east or west, the islands start to become more Latin. Peep the game. The islands start to become more Latin. Now, If you think there ain't no dark-skinned Latin person in Puerto Rico, you got a problem. Something's wrong with you. And if you deny yourself, because a lot of people, when they come here to America, they start to put up a front. I'm not black because they don't want to socialize themselves as, oh, you know, you black, so you come from a history of slavery. Oh. Now, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. A great percentage of Latin, they have a descendant from African mamas. And these colors, light skin, Creole, Creole, mulatto, light skin, and so on and so forth. Now, these names came from French, the French people. Make a long story short of that, to speed up to now. A lot of Puerto Ricans are very bigot towards their own people. They can have dark-skinned people, they got them in their family, and they will show them no mercy because what their forefathers have told them or what they went through. A lot of them take their history and they hide it. Latin people. Now, when it comes to me, I always had an inspiration of feeling, a strong feeling that I needed to be with a Latin woman. Real talk. And remember I told you I was engineered. You know the reason why you're engineered? Because it's easy to be manipulated. And if you're easy to be manipulated, you are engineered. You're engineered anyways, okay? But how deeply you are easily to be manipulated. I always loved Latin women. It didn't matter if you was from Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Honduras, Costa Rica. You spoke Latin. It was something in my Mexican females. It didn't matter. He said I always had this energy force towards Latin women because I knew even when I was a kid, and I know some of you ain't gonna believe it, but even when I was a kid, right, that I had this connection with them. It's like they understood me. Now don't get it wrong. A lot of Latin women are something else. They'll put you through the drama just like everybody else. But I'm talking about me. Because some people, when I'm on my Facebook page, you know, people are here, or I'm outside, they're looking at me and my woman. My wife is Latin. She's Dominican Puerto Rican. Okay? Now, she did her DNA test. She did her DNA test because I told her to do it. I need her to do it. Not only she did it once, she did it twice. And I got to get her ready to do the African DNA test because I need to know. Which we got majority of what we know because she's like 25% German, I think another 25%, like 25% German, like another 25% Spaniard, like that. And then she's like 41, when you break that down, then she's like 39, 41% African, right? But it's broken down through the bloodline. So, even though of course I'm happy and stuff like that, but you know what I mean? When it came to her Dominican bloodline, she was 1%. When it came to her Puerto Rican bloodline, she was 1%. That shit is crazy. But I really had a connection with this woman. And this is where I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. I always had a connection with Latin women. It's just the way it is, man. You know what I'm saying? My first love without having sex, or the energy love, pay attention, energy, was with a Latin woman. She was Puerto Rican. And I was only 9 years old. She was 11. We felt that the force was so powerful between us. You know, her mother didn't say up front, you better not be with that black man. No, but you could see some of the, you know, we could be friends. But her daughter was like, no, you ain't gonna tell me who I'm gonna be with. Let me tell you something. This woman, she didn't follow those rules. She's gonna be with it. But in the end, she did. She wound up getting a Latin boyfriend and shit like that. But we were very attracted to one another. History's gone. Time passes by, I've dated several Latin females, and we had that connection. Didn't matter if you was Dominican. I'm telling you, didn't matter where the fuck you was Latin. We had that attraction. So years passed by, and then I meet Mount Heaven now. Had the connection, right up the top. Had that connection. 13 years in the game. Now I already had a daughter, and she already had 3 daughters, but it didn't matter. We had the connection. It was the vibe. It was just awesome. But the thing about it that I can't stand is that Latin and blacks, man, we used to be tight. We used to roll together, yo. And just because of language, because you speak Latin, a lot of that shit stopped. Like, oh, if you speak Spanish, you're good. Nah, man. I had to speak Latin back in the days, in the 70s, man. I didn't have to. It was instant. And then you start to learn Latin language. You start to hear it, understand it. As you're around these people, it's like they start to understand you. No matter what culture you come from, you're going to learn something. But I want to say this. You don't let somebody else dictate who you should be with. You don't allow that. Understand what I'm saying? You don't allow somebody telling you who you should be with. You gotta flow with the flow. I've dated many dark-skinned females. I mean, many. Mixed black women from, their background was black and white. Filipino black. It's the energy. And you gotta understand too, the way you grew up and what you was into throughout your time. If people are scorned through their history, they get scorned. Sometimes it just, they don't trust nobody no matter what. And you could just be a piece of their puzzle at that point in time. That's what I had to learn over the years. But at the same time, you gotta guard your own heart, your own mind, and your own soul, because everybody ain't who they say they are. And I know for me, for experience, the Latin women I've been with didn't give me trouble the way black women give me trouble. I don't know, black women want to give me trouble all the fucking time. And then you get the ones who want to try to dominate you, like, yeah, like, calm down, I ain't for you, I'm not for you. And then I actually had black female friends who were close say, you prejudiced to your own people. I said, how am I prejudiced to my own people? Do you know what Latin people are? Do you know the history of Latin people? They black too. If you ever do the test, you're gonna find out. And matter of fact, the slave ships hit the islands first. They hit the islands first before it came to fucking here, so-called America. What the fuck you talking about? My peoples are from the island, Joe. / Africa. A lot of you are in a marriage or in a relationship that you're not supposed to be in, because you are so engineered and so easy to be manipulated, you allow your family members to tell you who you shouldn't be with. If you got that frequency with the people, you with this person, and that shit is legitimately, and all you worry about is what everybody else saying around you, then you marry somebody that's so-called in your ethnic background. Hypothetically, I hope it really does work out. But a lot of times it don't. Because you with the wrong fucking person. Shit, I ain't letting nobody tell me that. I'm not degrading no black women like that. I always said I get along better with Latin females. I just do. You know what I'm saying? Black females love to give me a hard time. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? You can't even say hello. You know what I'm saying? You gotta ignore a lot of shit they be coming out their mouth. They always think they're supposed to get up on you and y'all watch this shit. Y'all playing the ignoring role. They want to destroy you for whatever fucking period of reason. It is like if you're not kissing their ass, and then you cannot kiss their ass to the degree they find you weak. Is that a generation curse? Now, my people don't come from slavery. lot of people don't come from slavery. I'm letting you know now. We from the Bamileke tribe. Look that shit up. The Bamileke, West Africa, Cameroon. But that's not their origin. Their origin comes from Kemet, which is AKA Egypt. They escaped that shit. Do your research, because I've already done mine. DNA test twice, all that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of you, if you look through my page, you'll see it anyways. So, I don't know what the fuck is going on with a lot of you. Oh, he only asked me Puerto Rican. You know what, Blooming? I gave me a dark-skinned female, or a female comes on my page and says to me, you just want a European type. They don't even know the whole constellation. I always had attractive energy towards Latin females. And I dated some sweet looking, whoo. You understand what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna stop my attraction to Latin females for no motherfucking body. You supposed to go with the flow. You know, I'm not gonna do it because you like me, do it and this and that, and you and I can't fucking connect correctly. Yo, they got shit on YouTube, these people who do they shit live every motherfucking day and showing you how black women, not showing the bad side, but how they be acting. How they be, it's about me and all that me. Yo. Case in the point with Ray J. Ray J, he should have never married fucking Princess. He couldn't see that bitch. She was selfish than a motherfucker. I think Princess is black, Japanese, I believe, or Chinese, one of the two. I'm not for sure. If I'm wrong, I apologize. But you can see the arrogance in her. She arrogant than a motherfucker. And you kiss her ass, you're gonna stop this, and you're gonna stop that, and you're gonna stop this. So that's what this relationship is based on? I'm supposed to stop what the fuck I'm doing for you, so you can be motherfucking happy, and then it don't end like that with them. They always want to act like you a dog, literally, and got a leash on your neck, and they walking around like this here. See, my dog obeys me? My dog obeys me. When you are fucking God, you supposed to be who the fuck's gonna make you happy in the melanin race. Now, those who fuck with them white women, that's your call. You deal with that. I don't give a fuck. That's your problem. But the melanin start from the darkest of the darkest to the lightest of the lightest, which we call, what we call them, albinos. Now, in between those skin colors, since it's so fucking important, you got many different languages. Many different languages. I keep telling y'all. And because you got all these different languages, you go, oh, she from Japan. Okay, she can't help her parents went to Japan. Tiger Woods' father can't help it. He wound up getting a fucking, she's Korean, right? I think the mother's Korean. Tiger Woods' mother's Korean. If I'm wrong, I apologize again. So, there's a lot of people out there, they're mixed. So fucking what? But they in the melanin race. Like the Chinese and the Japanese motherfuckers act like they ain't never been black in their whole entire life. Why? Because they hide those traditions and their heritage. Japanese people were black. Chinese people were black. It's just through generation they fuck their skin lighten up. Duh. But you motherfuckers, you got so deep, so in significance of your bullshit. She speaks Japanese. Okay, she dark skin, but you don't want to be with a black woman. That's unnecessary. Stop your bullshit and trying to control all the fucking thing, man. Real talk. But at the end of the day, it's not here there to down the black woman just to say, I'm going who the fuck I want to be. You know what I'm saying? And I did. I always walked that path. You know what I'm saying? I dated black women, dark-skinned women. I did all that. And I find out through my history that dark-skinned females, or even I had light-skinned women that were sneaky and devilish. That I needed to be with the Latin ethnic group, because I already know who the Latin people were. They were black. Some of them were mixed. Their ethnic group might have been 50% European and another 50% African, but in my point, as long as you know you was African, we're fine. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole point. Brothers and sisters, if you get it, you understand it, great. If you don't, that's you. I don't really give a shit. I just wanted to express myself in real talk moment. Deuces.